What's going on? This is Best Secrets Tutorials. My name is Ryan. Today we're learning my favorite sound, the click roll. Do a bunch of different stuff with it. You saw me earlier doing that one. You can do a bass line, Kenny Muhammad bass line. However, it's a little complex. I'm going to do the best I can to show you how to do it. There's many different ways to do it, but of course today we're learning mine. I'll start by getting that traditional sound, which is a... And what you're going to do is you're going to bend your tongue sideways. So check it out. Like that. That may be a trick in itself just to do. I don't know. But give this a shot. You literally bend your tongue sideways. And you do that because you want this part of your tongue to rest against the roof of your mouth, the left side. You can do this on the right side as well. I'm not that good at that side though. Now once you got the bottom of your tongue rested on the sort of top side of your mouth right here, like that, now you can begin to really try this. How this one works is that sound is being created by the tongue flapping really fast against the roof of your mouth. So what you're going to do is you're going to create this suction with your tongue against your roof of your mouth, and you're going to release your tongue just a little bit and it's going to flap like that. When you're pretty good at it and you can control it, you can do it just once, which is a nice little pop. So now you got the tongue planted on the top of the roof of the mouth. Try to make a little bit of suction there. So just like this sound that you guys may or may not know how to do, or it's really the same concept, but it's just in a different way, so it sounds cooler. The best way to do this in the beginning is to breathe in a bunch of air and through that spot, and just move your tongue around a little in that position with some suction, and try to find where it begins to lift off the roof of your mouth and do this funny thing. So you're gonna sound like this. Keep doing that a bunch of times, and eventually you're gonna hear a little. And that's the sound we want. Try to get that sound, breathe in a bunch of air. I know you're going to get like really lightheaded. If you're finding that spot where you're getting the... Now let's try doing it without breathing in a bunch of air. So what that's going to sound like is... So I'm not breathing any air. I'm really just doing the tongue motion that I was getting while doing this. Like, what is going on? I don't get this at all. Again, start from the basics. Get your tongue in that position where the bottom of the tongue is rested against the roof of the mouth. You're going to create a little bit of suction and breathe in some air through the sides of your mouth, through the top, through the, wherever you can. Just try to find that sound, that... Maybe you have it, maybe you don't. If you do have it, let's go on further, and I'll show you the different kind of sounds you can do with this. First one is you make this little gremlin sound like this. Do that sound, now do that click roll that you know how to do, and put them together and you get something that sounds like this. It's a really awesome sound. Kenny Muhammad uses it a lot. Another one you can do, it's a bit tighter. You're sounding like this without the click roll. And that's going to sound when you put the click roll in it. I like to throw my bottom lip in there a little bit, so I could do like... And of course, if you want to learn that Faith SFX sound, that is just one click roll at a time, so it's a... When you break that down slower, it sounds like this. You can do lots of different variations now with the one and with the multiple, so you can do... I absolutely love this sound. There's so much you can do with it. I'm not very good at this, but I will attempt to do it. It's a whistle scratch, which is like a... And then you can also throw in the inward click roll sound on that. So it's like that. I'm not going to even begin to try to scratch, but you get the point. You can really do some awesome variations with your scratching with that. Keep in mind, doing the sideways tongue is not the only way to do it. I know I had a friend do just right at the tip of the teeth, right behind there. I never saw him do it. It was online, but that's what he said he did. However, I will say I was taught by Faith SFX himself. Not in person, but it was on Ventrilo. And this was like 7 years ago. And yeah, he showed me how to do it, and that's how I learned. And now I gave you guys a little tip of the trade from the pro.